Hi everyone, Midnight TV here, bringing you another patch guide for Trove. This is for the new patch that I'll be hitting Trove December 15, 2015, titled Flower Power Edition. We'll be going over the brand new Chloromancer Class, and I'll give you guys a brief guide on it, the Chloromancer costumes that'll be coming out as well, the new Mastery 300 rewards, Ice Giant invasions, new Penguin allies, the Chaos Chest rotation, the new Super Magical Revenant Costume, a new mount, new tome, some store sales, club transit portals, new block types, and PvP changes plus a little bit more. Let's start off with the new Chloromancer class. I really like this Chloromancer class. It seems to work out pretty well. I'm going to come out with a full guide on him coming up here very shortly. But right now I'm going to give you guys a small guide on it. The Chloromancer's left click ability will be used to deal some kind of damage as well as heal your flowers that you drop. His right click ability drops down something called Leafy Lasher. This does AoE damage based around it and also will ensnare enemies within. The number one ability is called Blooming Pollinator. This will drop down a flower that will do a huge amount of AoE damage as well as heal allies around you. His final ability is the ultimate, and this actually spawns Leafy Lashers and Blooming Pollinators all around you for a few seconds. So it's pretty good to engage a fight, especially before you have any of the minions put down yourself. His passive ability will activate once your health drops below 50%. It'll put a shield up, and it's going to absorb a certain amount of damage based on your maximum health. Alright, let's get into the Chloromancer's damage rotation. You're always going to want to hold down your left click and aim your cursor at the enemies and try to have your flower in between the enemies and yourself. That way your left click will pass through your flowers and hit the enemies behind you and heal your flowers at the same time. Put down a couple right clicks, but you don't want too many because they don't actually stack their damage, but you do want enough to cover the entire area of the monsters that you're trying to hit. And on challenging content, you're going to want to use your number one ability as much as you possibly can. And again, remember, aim your left click through the flower into the mobs behind you as much as you possibly can. That way they blow up as quick as possible. Also, don't forget to use your ultimate. It's a good idea to engage the fight with it. The only last thing to talk about is his gearing. You can look it up on my class guide spreadsheet and get all of the gearing details for the Chloromancer, but do remember I'm going to come out with a complete guide for the Chloromancer, so look forward to that and I'll have all the details in there for you. This costume is called the Myco Medic, and it will come in the store pack if you decide to purchase it to unlock your Chloromancer. It kind of makes it into a shroom kind of costume base, so it's kind of cool. I like it. This is the different ways that his abilities are going to turn out looking. The other costume that's going to be released is called the Evergreen. This one is kind of like a Christmassy one, so it's kind of festive for the time right now. And once again, this is how his ability is going to end up looking if you use this costume. And oh yeah baby, a mastery increase. It's going to be increased from 200 to 300 now. There's going to be all new kinds of rewards leading all the way up to 300. At 210 you'll get the King Quebsy ally, 220 you'll get 10% maximum health. At 230 you get the Most Radiant Crown, 240 the Mysterious Orb, 250 an untradeable Chaos Coin. At 260 you get 3 golden Chaos Chests. 270 will net you plus 5% damage, 280 gives you the Mastery Pinata Manuscript, 290 the Mark of Mastery Aura, and then 300 you get the new legendary dragon, Balcazar King of Dragons. This is the King Quebsy ally. He is best in slot for Revenant. You want to pair him with the Vampiric Emblem if you need any kind of healing. Otherwise, go with the Chronomantic Emblem. There's actually another ally that's just like him called Dr. Quebsy, but you could only get that through the Extra Life event. Anyway, the stats on King Quebsy is 10% maximum health, 10% health regen, and reduces cooldown by 10%. This hat style is the Most Radiant Crown. Oh my, I am so happy with this mount. It looks so cool. It's called the Mysterious Orb. It makes me feel like I'm playing a Dragon Ball Z character. At 280 you get the Mastery Pinata Manuscript, which lets you get these Master Pinatas that you see us killing here. Triggering this legendary tome will get you 5 Master Pinatas, and the rarest thing out of there is the Mastery Pinata mount that you see my sandwich riding on. Mastery 290 is the Marker Mastery aura that you see on the weapon right here. And then the final achievement is Mastery 300, where you get Valkaiser, King of Dragons. Man, it doesn't feel good to finally get this guy unlocked. Coming to Uberworlds will be Ice Giant Invasions. These invasions will drop something called Winter Giant Chests. Inside of the boxes, you'll be able to get Omni style surprises, some winter styles, and what you're really looking for is the new penguin allies. The first penguin ally you'll be able to get is the Perky Penguin. It has 15 critical hit and 24 health regen. The second is the Power Punch Penguin, 137 max health, 1 jump. The third is the Proto Penguin Bot, 58 physical damage, 33 ER. The fourth is the Polter Penguin, 58 magic damage, 33 ER. Then the Plunder Penguin, 9% ER and minus 8% incoming damage. The last one is the Prefect Penguin. This one has 20% magic damage and you gain 15% health and a movement speed boost when a nearby enemy dies. I could see this possibly being an alternative for like the Dracolite, for example. It would work very good for him. Trove is having a 50% off sale on some costumes, so you might want to go ahead and check it out and see if you want to buy any of those. This is pretty nifty. They're adding in the ability to see costumes that are in the marketplace, so you don't have to kind of question what it's going to look like if you're going to the marketplace looking for a costume. A much needed quality of life update for Trove is coming. It's called World Transit Portals. I can't wait for this. It's going to be so nice to be able to go around your club world very easily. It's going to cost you 25 Infinium ore, 15 Crystallized Cloud, and 4 Diamond to make each portal. There's 4 different colors total: green, blue, red, and yellow. Each of the portals are linked to their own color, so you can set up multiple blue portals, for example, and every time you click E on a blue portal in your club world, it'll send you to the next blue portal, which will send you to the next blue portal, so on and so forth, however many you have set up. This is another really cool quality of life thing that's coming to Trove for builders. It's called Melty Ice Blocks. You'll be able to set down multiple of these, and then you just click E, and they will actually make perfect sized water cubes all around that area. The other nice quality of life update for builders in club worlds is going to be something called scaffolding. Scaffolding works very neat. You'll be able to basically make a high rise of scaffolding going all the way up to the sky as high as you need so you can build, and then once you're done with it, you just click E on it, and then every single one that's conjoined to that one will slowly just go away. That way you don't have to actually laser mancy the whole thing. The final major section of this patch guide is going to be the Chaos Chest rotation. First up is a brand new super awesome looking costume called the Super Magical Revenant Costume. This was created by Gadget Cat. It's going to alter all of the abilities as normal costumes, but this one looks pretty sick, kind of like a Sailor Moon kind of thing. Next up is the Festive Facelay. The good old Chaotic Cruiser ship will also be dropping from the Chaos Chests. You can also get the Dance Pad Mag Rider. Another cool thing that you can get from the Chaos Chest is the Revenant Warhorse. The pinatas that'll be dropping this time is 75 Winter Pinatas. You can also get the Neon Night Cycle mount. You can also get the Instagrower Informational Legendary Tome. Whenever this one procs, you'll get 20 Instagrowers. I think this was quite a lucrative Chaos Chest rotation this week, so my suggestion is that you do open some chaos chests this week for sure. And the last thing that I wanted to go over was the PvP changes. So you're now going to be able to use your dodge ability in the Ice Age's ultimate. Thank God. Also, a couple other cool things will be that your invulnerable following a dodge is going to last 33% longer. Stuns are going to last 70% of the PvE duration. That's also a great PvP change in my opinion. Spear attacks are going to be directly in front of you whenever you strafe. They also took some preventative measures against people trying to AFK in the PvP. You now have to score a kill, capture a flag, or return a flag if you want to get full credit. Otherwise, you're going to get no credit towards your battle box and only 50% battle EXP. Alright everyone, I hope this video helped you out, or at least helps you to pass some time. If it did, please remember to hit that thumbs up and subscribe.